Happy International Reversal Day, Bear Bull traders. I want to go over two setups that we saw today at around lunchtime. The entire market reversed at noon, and some of the stocks that were in play ended up catching the ride. So the first one's AMD. Now, what I noticed about AMD is that it was getting really extended from VWAP. So this is one thing you want to look for when you're catching reversals. It needs to be quite a distance from VWAP. So this is about $1 for a $25 stock. It's about 4%. Now, I don't have an exact measurement for this, but what I do an eye test. I say, okay, this is getting pretty far, right? Sometimes reversals will happen here when it's closer to VWAP, and that's, in my opinion, the risk to reward's not really there because your target is just so close, and a lot of them turn out to be, little pullbacks, and then they do the reverse ABCD, right? So you want to avoid that. But anyways, AMD. So it bounced off this MA, tested it, boom, and then it couldn't make a new 15-minute low. And I said, okay, this is probably poised to start reversing, right? And then this candle opened red, but then it quickly just snapped back and rejected it. It started becoming white. So I preempted the 15-minute high. I just went long right here as soon as the candle went white. My entry was 24.25. So that is one confirmation, right? 15-minute reversal signs. That's one. Now two, new 5-minute high, right? And then three is the 1-minute indicator. So on the 1-minute chart, this is interesting actually. The moving averages hadn't crossed yet, but look at this solid consolidation. It already made a new 1-minute high here, and this candle was so strong. I saw it opening up, and I based on how it was moving, I knew that as soon as it skyrocketed, the MAs would come across after. So a little preempted again there. That's the third indicator. But what's interesting is that this single candle from 24.20 to 24.40. This was a new 1-minute high, but it also was a new 5-minute high, and it was also a new 15-minute high. This all happened in 1 minute, and I think, right, so 38 I think was the new high. So all three of those things happened within a minute, and I think that helped give it the boost it needed because you had multiple confirmation on multiple time frames, which means more traders who see it, and the volume just really came in. It never looked back. The thing ran to VWAP. Pretty much in a straight line. It did a beeline, and I got most of it off on the ride there. I saved some for the previous day close and got that off. I was all out. So that was a pretty good trade. It was about a $1 move, which is massive for AMD, right? And I scaled out along the way. Now let's take a look at CGC. I was watching this thing too because it was showing, it's getting extended. That's about $2 here, something like $2 from VWAP. And if you try to take a reversal here, this wouldn't have made sense, right? It ended up just being a reverse ABCD. So that's what I'm saying. Watch for how far it is from VWAP. That's it's a subjective measure, but you'll get good at it eventually. So this was a bullish candle once this candle started opening white, and then if you look in the 5-minute chart, good consolidation, new 5-minute high, and this one would have been a good entry here. This next candle would have been, a pretty decent entry as well because this hadn't made a new high yet, right? But if you look at the 1-minute chart, this was similar to AMD. I saw this big pop-up candle. This single candle here from 41.40 to 41.80, that introduced this new high here, and on the 15-minute chart, it introduced the new 15-minute high here as well, right? And that's, I think, again, similar to AMD, that I think that triple confirmation gave it the momentum. Then you had the moving averages cross over basically 90 seconds after that pop-up candle. So that was a great move. The funny thing is everyone who was in the chat who caught these two moves, their name started with A. So we had Eamon, we had Alan, we had Alex. So it was a AAA reversal setup. Anyways, I hope everyone had a great day, and we'll see you guys in the chat tomorrow. Thanks for watching.